from Sahih al-Tirmidhi, from Sahih Bukhari, from all the prominent scholars of Islam, saying, from narration from Abu Hurairah, Ibn Abbas, others, narrating on the Prophet's tongue that the punishment for bestiality in Islam is death. You have absolutely nothing. All you did was bring me one scholar, okay, whose God Almighty knows whether what's written about him is right or not, because it was posted in a message board, okay? Any donkey can write on message boards, okay, including yourself, okay? So this is no.
Don't insult donkeys, because the first suicide in the history of Islam, the first donkey, and I can prove it to you. Respect your brothers and sisters in Islam, Osama. Now listen, Osama. Listen carefully. The scholar you are talking about, you are making fun of, is approved by all Islamic scholars. And if you go and you study in the Medina University, you will see that his books is right away #1 in the second year in the university. His book is one of the best of teaching, because he is the one who explained to the scholars of Islam what those hadith are meaning and which one we can accept, which one we can reject. This is why they are mentioning his name, because if he is no one, they will not mention his name in the website. It's called Ahlul Hadith. And they give you the book name and the page number. Now listen to me carefully. This is the UK website. This Sudani Muslim man, he did marry a goat. Is that according to the Sharia law? Or this is not according to the Sharia law? This is according to which law he was able to marry the goat? Sudan is run by Islamic government. Is that correct, guys? So according to which law Sudan do work? Your mic?
The Sudani government, it says here the elders, not the Sudani government. Okay, here. I'm reading from the website that you posted. Okay, Sudan man forced to marry goat. A Sudanese man has been forced to take a goat as his wife after he was caught having sex with the animal. The goat's owner, Mr. Alifi, said he surprised the man with his goat and took him to a council of elders, not to the government. They ordered the man, Mr. Tombi, to pay a dowry of 15,000 Sudanese dinars, that's equivalent to $50, they say here, to Mr. Alfi. We have given him the goat, and as far as we know, they are still together. That's all it says. Okay? That's all it says. The elderlies gave the man, or made the man take the goat. They did not even say they forced him to have sex with it. Okay?
Listen, who is the elder? They are the scholars of Islam. Shuyukh. This is the English website. In Arabic we say shuyukh. The shuyukh, they forced him to marry the goat. Okay, those Muslims, they did that according to any law. Which law will force a man to marry a goat? And at the end, guys, they are saying, until now, they're still living in a honeymoon together. Man, this is the most funny article ever. Until now, they are still living together? Do they have kids, Osama? So, the elders you are talking about, those Muslims, they did approve this marriage according to what? According to what? You tell me. If they are not according to Islam, it's according to what? It's according to Islam, because they are the elders who approve it. Because those people, you know, when we say the government, you go to Sudan, you know, everybody knows, you can search right now, Sudan is an Islamic government 100%. So those Sudani, they are working according to the Islamic law. They are Muslims. If it's against to their religion, how you can force a man to marry a goat? Your mic. Muhammad Hussein, if you jump the mic again, I will force you to marry a goat. It's going to happen soon. Be careful. Osama Abdullah, they forced this man to marry a goat according to what law? Your mic.
First of all, you coward, stop cutting me off, okay? Why, you're obviously very scared and too much of a coward and a liar, which is why you're cutting me off, okay? The article reads, by the way, I just read tons of hadiths, okay, that say that sex with animals is to be punished by death. And I just posted you a link here, okay, here, I'm going to post it again, okay? And you can read for us. It says that there are countries, among them is Saudi Arabia, that punish to death on different things of sexualities, and bestiality, sex with animals, is one of them. Read it, okay? Now, the article that you posted, liar, okay, and I hope you don't cut me off, because that's all you can do. That's all, ladies and gentlemen, that's all this guy can do. Cut me off every 2 words I speak, and start barking like a dog, because that's all he can do, because he's been smoked. Okay, the elderlies are like the elderlies in your tribe in wherever country you come from. They're not religious scholars. They're like your grandfather, the chief of the tribe. Those are not necessarily knowledgeable people. They might be as ignorant as you about Islam. Okay?
Listen, if you read, you will see they wanted to take him to the police, but when he agreed, they did not. Which means they can force him to do it by the police. Read the article, man. And regarding the link you are posting to me, this is not an official link to anyone. Post to me from a human rights website something. It says there's a law in Saudi Arabia. It says that if you have sex with an animal, you will be killed. Then I will agree with you. Okay, this makes sense. This is a human right. This website is a block. You know, when somebody gives you from a block, you refuse it. But you want people to accept you posting from somebody writing something. We can prove to you in a second that what you said to us is not true. How? Because we can go right away to the BBC, and we will show you another news about a court order. Court Islamic order. This is an Islamic order. For a punishment for someone he's having sex with a camel. Not because he has sex with the camel, because the camel is not his camel. Which means if you have a sex with the camel, it's okay if you own the camel. If you don't own the camel, then you will have a problem. Because what if the camel get a pregnant from a Muslim man? And nobody knows who is the father? How we will know now? See, this is the smartness of Muslims. So, when the Saudi, they order in the court, not in the blog, this is a news. They order in the court such a thing for someone who have sex with the camel. It's mean Islam approve it. It's not a crime. You might.
First of all, I've been challenging you you did not post for us. I just gave you a link here that says that there are countries that punish to death on bestiality and other sexualities, such as adultery, and Saudi Arabia is one of them. Okay? And now don't cut me off, coward. Do not cut me off. Post that link. Post that link where about that sex with camel. And by the way, the guy got flogged. Okay, if I heard it correctly, the guy got flogged. That means it's a sin. Okay, it's a sin. Okay. Now, maybe he did not have sex with a camel. Maybe he approached the camel, or he did something dirty with the camel, sexually dirty, okay, that did not necessarily require death penalty. But yet, he was still punished for it. So, obviously, sex with animals is not allowed in Islam, whether it's punished by death or not, okay? But just like fornication, there is, things like oral sex, okay? These may not necessarily be, okay, not oral sex in